Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Happy Saturday. Happy June 6th. So, y'all, I want to talk about something. Uh hope everybody had a good 4th of July. Um, Laina goes off on me after my video, my receipts in response to King, and I'm like, okay, so who this person I'm talking about is the voice for I guess the apps. I can't pronounce their name. Anyway, it's a YouTuber. So as y'all know, it was put out there that uh Elena supposedly had cheated with King on Neek when Neek and King was together. I don't know if y'all remember back when Neek and Carmen got into it and King went to the manager of Carmen and said he had been messing around with this girl. And they put the girl in the same range as Carmen. The girl was no other than Laina. But it wasn't Carmen, y'all. Ain't that something? Y'all, what they say, what's in the dark will come to the light is definitely almost true. Then they say he wasn't just messing around with Lena. He was messing around with multiple women. He was messing around with this girl named Ashley. He was messing around with multiple women. And the YouTuber said, don't get mad at her because King played in your face. And it's true, he did play in your face. Just like you played in Neek's face. You know what I'm saying? You was a cheater. And now she wanna say that he was a cheater, and she wants to say all of this because they call themselves going back online because they were celebrating their 4-year anniversary, and they call themselves going back online saying they sorry it was just 3 years trying to clean it up because the round time Neek and King was having problem was around about June 2020. Lena relocated herself, transferred colleges, and she was just doing the most. She even put Ashley business out there as if she was the one cheating with King when him and Nick was together, but it was actually Lena. What do I feel like Nick do with this information? I think the only thing Nick is pissed off I'm sorry, mad about is the fact that she blamed Carmen. And the whole time it wasn't Carmen. But Carmen had sit there and said the time that Carmen and Corey had sit there and said the time that King was in Houston. Now, King was in Los Angeles. He was cheating on Neek while Neek was in Miami. I think Neek was in Miami with somebody. But I don't know if she was working or not, but she wasn't cheating on King. And for Nick for King to come up with that story and just went with the narrative of it was Carmen who he was cheating with, I thought that was some foul mess because he caused Carmen and Neek's friendships to go south because for years they didn't talk. They just not started talking right about around this year. Right about around this year. Uh and Carmen had to tell her that it wasn't true. And Nick went over to Carmen and Corey house busting up stuff because Corey had actually think Carmen did cheat on him, which I think is crazy because just because you cheat on her doesn't mean that she cheat on you. But all this time, it was just a mess. It's a whole bunch of mess. So, yeah. I, and the saddest thing, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. The saddest thing, y'all, I had I had a funny feeling. I had a funny feeling that, and this real talk, I had a funny feeling that Laina was messing around with King on the. I had a funny feeling. Then they said that they didn't show up at the same spot. It wasn't the same truck. They was in different spaces. She was in Miami and he was in Los Angeles. Then they also said that the Lamborghini Euro that King had, it was um Corey's. But Corey didn't have a Lamborghini Euro back then. Corey had old school cars. Corey had he had brought Carmen a Mercedes. Um he had a Challengers. Not Challengers. He had a Charger. Oh, and Corey had a truck. Corey didn't have that. See, that's how come I know King and Laina be lying. They be on some lying stuff, y'all. I'm telling y'all, they be on their line. They be on their line point. But people do what they do. So people do what they do. I was just like, oh. But I wanted to get off of here. I just wanted to come on here and say that. I love y'all. Y'all be sweet.